BMB Game of the Week. I'm Jake Maxwell, and this is my partner alongside me, Jared Broxmeyer. Today we're going to see the Mepham Pirates play the Herricks Highlanders in a great baseball game. Jared, what are you looking to see today?
I'm looking to see the Pirates carry over what they did yesterday, coming off of that big 10-1 win here against the Highlanders, where it was led by Stephen Mulqueen, who had a very big 3-homer game, and I think they're going to come out here with that same momentum and just win the series.
Yeah, hopefully come out with some intensity today. You know, great game by Pengankar on the mound yesterday. 6 innings, 11 strikeouts, 1 run given up. So hopefully Zoller can feed off that and do almost the same thing today on the mound. And also Ryan Harrington had a home run yesterday. Vin Azaridi tagged along with 2 hits. And hopefully, you know, coming out with basically this around the same lineup today. Hopefully they can have the same type of production today, putting up another maybe 10 runs and even just getting victory so they can win this series.
Yeah, key part to that team winning yesterday was just the consistent hitting. Everybody on that team got big hits. And plus, you had Pengankar out there with the big 6 innings, which is majority of the game in high school baseball.
Yep, as they play 7 innings. Then you have Drew Erickson coming in for the 1 inning, shutting stuff down in the last inning, where you can't let the game get out of hand when you're up 10-1. So great job by Erickson to come in and close it out. And once again, I'm just really excited to see Zoller pitch today, as he's second in the team in innings pitched this year and has a 3 ERA on the year.
And also another big thing is that there are 3 sophomores on this varsity team already, which is pretty crazy. 3 underclassmen. You have Seligman, you have Zoller, and you have Quilty. And all of them have their very own big parts of this team.
Especially since all 3 of them start. I mean, majority of the time, all 3 of them are starting. You know, you might not see all 3 today, but you're going to see 2 of them. As Seligman's been a great relief arm, and he's having a great year. And I can't wait to see this game today. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you guys upstairs. Hello and welcome to the BMB Game of the Week. I'm Ty Steinberg alongside my partner Lucas Pengankar in what game here today. We have your Mepham Pirates going up against the Herricks Highlanders.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game here. Mepham coming off a big win here, scoring 10 runs last game. Hopefully they can maybe do that again, or maybe you can see Herricks maybe get to pull out the win here.
Yeah, definitely. The weather is beautiful outside, something that we have not been able to say in a while. So, you know, a little bit of wind. We'll see how that affects maybe balls flying in the air, especially with something maybe carrying a little bit longer than usual. But nonetheless, these 2 teams, Mepham Pirates, of course, sitting nice in the playoff situation right now, but obviously up in the air of who they play. There's a big chance they end up getting a home game. Right now scheduled to play Calhoun in the first game of the playoffs, but nonetheless, things can change.
Yeah, so for the Mepham Pirates, you could look at Stephen Mulqueen. He's been one of the better hitters on the team, as Jaden Zoller is going to step up here.
Yeah, guys like him and Kehoe. Kehoe committed D1 to St. Joseph's, and Mulqueen going D2 to Malloy. So those are 2 of the guys that expect to see, you know, hear their names a lot today as we are about to get underway. First pitch here at Mepham High School. Was the first pitch. It's going to be in there for a strike, so 0-1 is the count to start off today's game.
A little off-speed pitch there on Jaden. Maybe Jaden, a little sophomore, maybe a little unexperienced, but maybe he can get a hit here.
Yeah, Zoller also going to be the starting pitcher here today for the Pirates, and that's going to be swung on and driven. And it's going to be over the center fielder's head. So that's going to be a no-slide double there for Zoller, a way to start off after taking the first pitch for a strike.
Yeah, great leadoff batter there. Gets a great hit there. He's going to score 2. He's going to get a double there. Salvazone's going to step up to the plate here.
So a great start so far for these Mepham Pirates. Is now Vizone looking to do some damage here. He's committed D3 to Western Connecticut.
Yeah, maybe we can get a little hit and run action here with Sal and Jaden.
Yeah, Sal, good season so far, batting .349. Good contact hitter, as that's going to be high and inside, so it's going to be a ball.
1-0 count. Sal trying to take control here. Maybe get our ball here. Maybe get a strike.
So for Herricks, the goal here, try to get out of this early, try to put some runs on the board. As that's going to be a ball again, so just a little bit outside. Keep an eye out right now for the Pirates. Are they going to stress trying to work the pitcher, right? Get that pitch count up. Try to create some opportunities. As that's going to be swung on and turned, but foul.
Just a little bit early on that pitch there, trying to pull it. She doesn't get it. Oh, trying to get down the third base line, doesn't happen there.
So as we get ready here for the 2-1. The pitch. That's going to be in there, so a 2-2 count now.
Yeah, great job by Herricks to take back into this count, make it 2-2. Maybe he can get a strikeout pitch here.
So a crucial pitch coming up. Will he make it a full count? With a man on second. The pitch, and that's going to be ball 4, so excuse me. So like we thought, a 3-2 count. So Vizone laughing with his teammates there. We thought, at least I did, that it was a 2-2 count. And Vizone tricked there as well, thought that he had the walk, but that pitch is going to be outside, and now it is a full count.
Yeah, full count here. Look to protect the plate here by Salvazone.
So full count. The pitch, that's going to be high inside, and now Vizone, you can take your walk. So a nice start for the Pirates now with a man on first and second.
You get your walk there. You got your big boy power hitter, Stephen Mulqueen here. Maybe he can be driving those runs. Maybe driving 2 here.
Yeah, Mulqueen has been absolutely dominant so far for these Mepham Pirates coming in today. Batting .574, 9 home runs, 28 RBIs. And of course, very good defensively as well as the OL. And that's going to be swung on turn. It's in the air. You can forget about that one. That ball's gone.
Make it 10, Tyler. Great swing by Stephen Mulqueen there.
That ball. You saw Mulqueen off the bat. He knew it. And an early 3-0 start here for the Pirates.
Wow, hasn't he been hot to start off this season? Going to playoff times, a crucial home run for the Pirates there. Start off the game, getting another 3-0 lead, just like how they did last game with those 10 runs.
So a phenomenal start here for the Pirates after the game that they played against Herricks last night. They were able to get the win 10-1, and so far you're seeing some of that momentum that they had last game. They're building it into this one.
Yeah, now you can get one of the best hitters in Long Island here stepping up to the plate here, Kieran Kehoe.
So Kehoe's going to take the first one in the dirt. We talked about Kehoe, the D1 commit to St. Joseph's. Obviously so talented, that first baseman, and expect to see him get going. As the 1-0 count. The windup. That's going to be high and in. So 2-0 count.
Yeah, 2-0 count here. Yeah, early so far, Herricks in the early part of the counts, they have a little trouble finding that strike zone there, laying up those 2 balls early. Find that strike zone the back half of those at-bats.
So that's going to be swung on turn, and it's going to be over the head. So Kehoe, another solid hit. That's going to be possibly out of play. Yes, it will. Or they're going to say it's not. Kehoe's going to go 3, and he's going to be in there. So a triple for Kieran Kehoe. You saw the ball right there. Traveled a little bit. Like I said, we have some wind as that went over Cadis's head. So Kehoe with a good start. Or excuse me, so they are going to say it was out of play. So there was a little confusion there. You saw Kehoe. Couldn't tell if that ball was out of play or if he should go to third. Obviously made the right decision by still running to third, but they're going to call it the ground rule double.
Yeah, bats have been hot so far for the Pirates here. Is getting those at-bats early, so far in this game. Top of the 4th here. Top of the 1st, sorry.
So the Pirates on fire here to start. That's going to be inside. So the Pirates having the perfect start right now. With another man in scoring position. There's a nice fastball there by Chung. Good job, finds that outside corner. And that's what you like to see, some battle back.
Well, Bunny on the field will stop play there.
As you see the bunny going the wrong way. And now there you go. So he's starting to hopefully get off the field.
Oh, Kehoe's gonna go chase after him.
So as much as baseball is a serious sport, of course, you have that occasionally, the random bunny on the field. Of course, again, going the wrong way. He's got to go to first base there, but no. As you'll get ready to resume play now. As the Pirates up 3-0 here in the first inning off that Mulqueen home run. As pitch, that's going to be inside again. So these Pirates doing a good job taking a lot, right? They're being very aggressive right now. They're doing a good job taking the pitches that they want, and then so far that fastball has been hit a lot.
Yeah, very aggressive so far. You see Kehoe. Oh, he's going to drive another one. Deep left center field. And is that, oh, it's going to be caught. Great play by the center fielder there. The center fielder, Dominic Cinerone. Great play there.
Yeah, really good job. He tracked that ball in the air. You know damn well he thought that he had a home run there, but the Pirates not able to get the second one of the inning. But I mean, considering that's now your only first out of this inning, and you already have 3 runs, the Pirates, a great start.
Yeah, I've been getting early pitches in this account, getting very aggressive, like just as you said. So far, Kehoe being aggressive on that double play there.
So now Seligman to hit the sophomore. That's going to be low for ball 1.
Yeah, Braden Seligman, one of the better sophomore hitters in this team. As I said in the pregame, they have a very sophomore-heavy team. Jaden Zoller, the pitcher on the mound tonight, Braden Seligman, James Coulty. Some of these are starters.
As Kehoe's going to go third. And he's going to be in that ball, gets away. Kehoe is going to opt to go home. He will. So nice base running by the Pirates, as now it is a 4-0 game.
Just what you want to hear for the Pirates here. 4 runs already in the first inning. So far, been a great game here.
Yeah, you saw the wild throw. It was either a wild throw or it was a bad job there by the third baseman to recover it. Nonetheless, Kehoe doing a good job challenging, especially not one of the faster players on this team, but he gets the job done. And just like that now, your Pirates, a great first inning as that one's going to be fouled off. So obviously Chung has that dominant fastball. He can top out in the 80s, of course, and you look at the situation right now, he has to just rely on his stuff. And that's going to be called for a strike. So now Seligman's going to have to off some pitches here.
Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes here. It's me look for that strikeout pitch by Constantine Chung.
So it's going to be pitch. That's going to be outside. So 2-2 now is your count.
Great job by Braden staying home, looking for your pitch here.
Yeah, definitely, especially in a 2-2 count, as that one's going to be hit and it's going to be foul. But again, the goal is to keep fighting, right? Make that pitch count go up a little bit, of course, and find that pitch eventually. Obviously, you got to swing at things in the strike zone now, knowing the situation, but each pitch gives you a big advantage, especially later on when teams might have to go to the bullpen. So another opportunity here. And that ball is going to be taken. And the second time the Pirates are selling, I believe it was a full count. Yeah, it was the 2-2 originally. Seligman doing a good job fouling off some pitches. As the count now is 3-2.
So far, a lot of mental mistakes on those walks there for the Pirates there.
It's just kind of, maybe it's the excitement, the nerves, whatever it is, but nonetheless. I mean, the last time we saw that 3-2 situation happen, still ended up well for the Pirates, but as Zone was able to walk the last time that happened. But the 3-2, that's going to be a swing and miss, so nice fastball there to strike out Seligman.
Yeah, first strike out of the game for Chung there. Great pitch there, high inside fastball, is just going to miss it.
Again, the dominant fastball high in, and he's missed some of his spots so far today, but right there, making no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So here we go now. That's going to be fouled off.
That's going to bring up Mikey Malika here, second baseman on the day.
Yeah, Malika, part of the many Mepham Pirates that have committed to play baseball in college, D3 for the City College of New York. Pirates, one of the older teams here, a lot of seniors, a lot of guys that are playing baseball at that next level, as that's going to be fouled off the first base line.
A little late on that fastball by Malika there. Trying to come earlier in these accounts. Look for that fastball early. It's been very fastball heavy so far in this game.
So now, 2 outs with an opportunity for Herricks to get out of it. And a nice pitch. So that will retire the side, but nonetheless, the damage is done as your Pirates are up 4-0.
Yeah, the damage has been done. Stephen Mulqueen with a great home run there. Trying to bring up the lead to 3-0 for his 10th of the season. Great job by Stephen Mulqueen there. And you're gonna get another run there with Kehoe and that miss wild pitch there. Keogh.
Yeah, so it's definitely a good job, aggressive base running by Keogh. Again, not the fastest guy, but he gets the job done. And the Pirates, of course, Mulqueen, the no doubt about it homer. Thought they had 2 as well, but of course a great play. So now Herricks, right? You got to get on the board now, right? You look at the situation. You're down 4-0. You got to get going immediately. You already put yourself in this hole. How are you going to dig yourself out of it? But something definitely to keep an eye on.
Yeah, the sophomore pitcher here is Jaden Zoller is going to step to the bat. Another fastball heavy pitcher with Connor Milet, the catcher. 2 opposites, senior, sophomore. Let's see what they can do here. Jaden Zoller is very off-speed, fastball heavy pitcher. Let's see if he can maybe get out on these counts early. One of the only lefties on the team, except Justin Hayes, who's been committed to D2 Bridgeport.
Yeah, so the Gardner going to be the leadoff hitter here for Herricks in the bottom of the first. Here's Zoller. Did a good job with that double to lead off the first inning, and now an opportunity to get on the right, to start off on the right foot here on the mound.
Yeah, making his own runs, making his own opportunities is huge for this team. If he can make their own runs for the team, he's gonna have to be supported by himself. He doesn't have to be supported by the bats. Great job by pitcher there.
Yeah, definitely, and especially with a veteran catcher in Connor Milet, who not committed to play baseball, but going to be going to Nassau Community College, and it's always nice as well to have that veteran presence back there, right? A guy that can calm you down. He understands what your best stuff is, and a lot of the times, if you can just kind of be on that same page, between that pitcher-catcher connection, that's going to be something as well to help Zoller become a little more confident as this game goes on.
Yeah, trying to get Zoller that more experience so far, who's been on that playoff roster last year against the Pirates, who's been devastating for them, going 15-1, but getting that walk-off home run against Calhoun.
Could not said it better. As now you look at, 4-0. Obviously, Herricks doesn't want to be in the situation, of course, at the bottom of the first. But what are some things you're trying on these batters, trying to figure out, hey, what do we want to do? What's the objective here? Maybe what are they looking for when it comes to, trying to get a hit?
Yeah, you're down 4-0. You got to be aggressive. You got to be aggressive. You have nothing to lose so far. You got to be aggressive. Trying to get those runs, trying to get those opportunities, get those runners in scoring position, get those running in scoring position. You can't leave them there. You can't leave runners on second or third. You got to get those runners in.
Perfectly said, right? And also you look at it, Zoller's got some stuff, man. He's got a nice fastball as well. I love that fastball when it comes to that's that put-away pitch, right? That challenge you, they're going to try to make you hit it. So as long as he can find that location, find where the ball needs to go, definitely a challenging pitcher nonetheless. As we're going to see the start, the bottom of the first. That's going to be low for a 1-0 count. So the pitch, that's going to be swung on. Will it get down? It will. So that's so an opportunity, right? Obviously, again, down 4-0, but nonetheless, now you get a leadoff hit. That can really set the mood, the tone for the inning. Let's see if Herricks will be able to build on it. That's going to be outside. So again, you see that velocity that Zoller's got on the fastball, just nonetheless has to find it.
Especially from a lefty. That's very rare, very, very rare from a lefty there, trying to get that fastball velocity.
Yeah, and certain people have problems hitting off lefties, and especially with a little bit of movement that the fastball has. Definitely a challenging pitch to hit, and his go-to.
Yeah, it's going to be a great pitch there, and that's going to be a 1-1 count.
So Vo going to be able to hold his swing, and that's going to be low in the dirt. No advancement by the runner. Nice job by Connor to block it. And we talk about the importance, right, of the catcher position, making sure that no balls get past you, and Connor doing a good job there, getting low, putting his glove down in the dirt, and stopping a runner from advancing. As that's going to be low again. As the runner this time is going to advance, he's going to get in there with no throw. So as soon as we sent it, Connor doing a good job the first time. That ball took an unexpected bounce. And now Herricks with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, you got that running in scoring position. You got to bring him in here. Vo's got to do a good job on this at bat. Maybe get a single, or maybe get a double here for the Herricks here.
And I would say one of the biggest problems that teams have nowadays is how well do they hit with those runners in scoring position. It's an opportunity as Connor's out and talk to Zoller, but I mean that's the whole point of it, right? You got to have that clutch hitting ability, and right now in the situation that the Highlanders have put themselves in, can they do that? Can they step up to the plate? No pun intended, obviously, and try to at least bring in 1 or 2 runs. As that's going to be fielded by Kehoe, and it's going to be a nice toss. It's going to get out. So a textbook play there. Kehoe, the nice read, sends it to Zoller, and that's going to be an out.
A little race to the bag there by the pitcher and the runner there. Jaden Zoller beats him out there. Great job there. Runner's going to advance to third there. You can get that little sack fly opportunity maybe here for the Herrick Highlanders.
Yeah, still a big opportunity given the situation with 1 out. So the sack fly is in play here.
Trying to get their first run of the game. It's going to be huge for them.
So Zoller, the pitch. That's going to be at the feet, and that's going to be ball 1. Schultz up to bat. Talk about Gabe Schultz, one of the best hitters that this Highlanders team has to offer. Good contact hitter, but still has some pop. As it'll be an interesting matchup. That pitch is going to be in there and swung and miss.
Big swing. Jaden gets him to miss there. Big swing by Jaden by there.
Yeah, definitely a good off-speed pitch. Changing things up. Zoller loves to go to that fastball right there. Changes tempos a little bit. Schultz not ready for it. Chance to put him away. And that's going to be low. So Zoller tries to go with that off-speed again, but it's not going to be able to get any swing. And that's going to be a strikeout. So it was a little confusing there. A close call. Or excuse me, it's going to be 2 strikes, but nonetheless, you thought, obviously Schultz thought he had the walk. But again, the close call.
Yeah, close call there. Schultz thought he had the walk.
So the pitch. It's going to be swung and miss. A dropped. And they're just going to say no throw. So Connor doesn't have to make, Milet does not have to make the throw to Kehoe at first.
Yeah, great off-speed pitch by Jaden Zoller there to get him out with the strikeout there.
Yeah, and especially a good job, right? Changes to that off-speed, mixes things up to get the out.
Yeah, that's going to bring up Campbell here, the number 4 hitter for the Herrick Highlanders.
So that's going to be in there for strike number 1. Highlanders on a huge opportunity here to at least get 1 with the runner on third after the leadoff single. And nice movement on that pitch, but it's not going to find the outside.
Yeah, maybe a little bloop single here, bloop and a blast here could be huge for them.
Yeah, anything right really gets you a run, just as long as you put a ball in play. And even if it's a ground ball, try to beat it out, get something going. That's going to be swung and miss. So the nice fastball again. I love that change of tempo that he has. Going from that fastball to off speed and back to the fastball. So a big pitch coming up. That's going to be outside, but a swing and miss. So a nice strike there to retire the side. And a really good job by Zoller on the mound.
Zoller's going to get out of that jam there, but holy a pitch. That was a great slider there by Jaden Zoller. Way movement there.
Yeah, it definitely is. The Pirates do a really, really good job making that adjustment, right? Mulqueen with that home run, Kehoe with good base running to get up 4-0, and then an opportunity for the Highlanders there to get a run, not able to. Is now I'm accompanied by Nikki Saraceni. Nikki, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing phenomenal, and can I ask, from someone that was obviously watching the game, you saw what happened in the first inning, the Pirates aggressive hitting the baseball right there early on, and then a good job by Zoller pitching. What do you think are some things that these Highlanders need to do to maybe start to come back?
Should be ready to, obviously have.
As now we have the Pirates getting ready to get back up to the plate, as they're going to try and just keep on doing what they did in the first inning already with that 4-0 lead in the shutout inning there by Zoller.
Yeah, great first inning. As you saw the Mulqueen home run, Tackney's 10th home run on the year. And then you saw Kehoe with the double. just starting it back up again after that base clearing home run. And now you have going from the 8-9 to the top of the order this inning after that great shutdown by Zoller.
Yeah, it looks like we have Connor Milet just talking to his teammates, trying to get the scouting report on the pitcher as he gets ready to step up to the plate to try and extend the lead for the Pirates.
Yep. You're going to have Milet, then you're going to have Harrington, then you'll have Zoller back, and Zoller's going to be the leadoff hitter, top of the order, as Zoller's batting .333 on the year so far this season, pitching a great year as a sophomore on this team.
Yeah, as Zoller's a key part to this starting rotation. They're number 2 already as a sophomore. As it goes on the next year, he could maybe end up being the top dog of next year.
Yeah, he could be the number 1 pitcher. He's already the leadoff hitter. So we'll see if he stays in that leadoff spot or even moves down to the 2 or the 3 hole, maybe has more of a power option, as he's a little guy, but he's got some pop in that bat.
Yeah, as Milet talking to the ump, letting the pitcher getting his last few warm-ups in, as him and the ump are starting to make their way over to the plate as Milet's getting ready for the first pitch.
See, that's good IQ by Milet there, maybe getting a feel for the ump zone, asking him how far up are you going, how far down are you going, in and out, are you giving a little bit off the corner, just figuring out what he's going to have to cover if he gets to like a 2-strike at bat where he's got to figure out what he's got to cover.
Yeah, as ump brushing off the plate, Connor Milet taking his last few warm-ups.
Great, and I'm just trying to keep it into the rest of the game and hopefully we come out to victory today.
And how do you see as keeping those plays throughout the whole game?
It's just always just trying to stay relaxed, and it's always great having the guys in the dugout, hyping me up. It's always a help,
Well, that's all for me. Now throwing it back upstairs.
He didn't miss much as that first pitch got in there. So Chung, a good start to this inning. He's starting to find that fastball a little bit again. As that's going to be just outside. So he just barely missed the outside corner there. Milet looking to turn one on here. That's going to be swung on and fouled. So it's not even going to leave the box. So an opportunity for Herricks to get an early out. That's going to be swung and missed, Milet, so that's going to be retired. Kind of aggressive there, just not able to find anything.
There's definitely an approach there, like you were saying before, when the pitchers, got 2-2 count like that, probably can throw an off-speed pitch there and got him there.
As Ryan Harrington now up, as that's going to be swung. Can he beat it out? It's going to be a close call, but he won't. So Harrington not able to beat the ground ball out, swinging on the first pitch. Harrington committed not to play baseball, but at Maryland. But nonetheless, aggressive approach early on there and not able to beat it out. First start to the lineup for these Mepham Pirates is they had that nice first inning, so Zoller's going to get an opportunity to hit again. Zoller's going to swing on the first pitch. That's going to be foul. Tried getting a little aggressive. So we talk about, it's not all the time that you see a guy that's so dominant on the mound and also a great hitter, especially at the age that he is, only being a sophomore, as that's going to be fouled down that third base line. But again, you talk about how talented he is, right? How hard is it to manage that game, right? It's that mix of both. Yes, you have to stay leveled and ground-minded as a pitcher, make sure that things go their way, but also having that smart, approach at the plate. As that's going to be taken. And a nice eye by Zoller.
I think in a way it helps to be a pitcher, because when he takes his approach at bat, he kind of has an idea of what the pitcher's thinking in certain situations.
And I love that new perspective, right? As that's going to be inside for a ball, but I love that, right? It's the fact that he understands that, hey, man, I don't want to see this pitch. If I was, and as someone that has been working on this pitch, let me maybe throw this or maybe look for this pitch instead. So definitely an interesting way to look at it. as that's going to be a ball yet again. So Zoller, nice eye multiple times in this count. Doing a good job. So a big pitch coming up. That's going to be outside. Ball 4. So Zoller doing a good job getting the walk, as he's still 1 for 1 on the day now. That had that leadoff double to start the game, and right there doing a good job.
Here's his zone again. Up again. Last at bat, he walked. And with the inconsistency of the pitcher,
Out the plate, he walked his first time up. Zoller's got a lot of speed. That's going to be another pickoff attempt. It's going to be in there, safe again. Zoller's got some speed on the bag. So, and what we saw with the Pirates, if Kehoe was willing to steal from second to third, you never know what to expect with some of the faster guys on this team. As the runner's going to go, Sal's going to get a nice piece of that one. Vizone, it's going to be up, and it will fall in there. So aggressive base running. Zoller's going to be in there at third. Yes, he will. So you love the base running. Zoller doing a nice job stealing. And due to the fact that he was able to steal a nice jump, he's able to get to third on a bloop single there by Vizone.
that was good placement too. Right in between the infield and outfield, hard for either one of them to get it. And allowed Zoller to get to third.
Yeah, you definitely can't complain if you're the Pirates there. Aggressive base running. Vizone does a good job keeping his eye on the ball. Is now Mulqueen, who had a home run on his last attempt. Another opportunity for another 3-run shot. There's the first pitch. As it's going to be a wild pitch, going to be a play at home, and he's going to be in there. So nice job base running for the Pirates. Zoller's going to be able to get there on a wild pitch, and you saw the runner at first, Vizone, able to advance as well. And now we have a 5-0 ball game with the runner in scoring position. As they're going to intentionally walk Mulqueen, so it's kind of that hitter's respect that you see in baseball and softball, right? Mulqueen, a hot hand right now. Why let him swing the bat? It's now Kehoe. It doesn't get much better after that. You go from Mulqueen to Kehoe. Looking up at second, trying to hold the runner. It's going to be a pitch. Kehoe's going to swing. Is that ball going to get out? It won't, but nonetheless a nice hit. It's going to get 1 in there for the Pirates. Vizone scores from second. That's going to be 2 runs. Kehoe, will he get the triple? He will. No throw. So a 2 RBI triple for Kieran Kehoe to increase this lead now to 7. The Pirates are on fire right now. These Pirates doing everything right now. As everything is going their way. So the Highlanders, you had an opportunity multiple times to get some outs right now. Some deep counts, full counts that is. But a few walks have put them in this situation. Is that's going to be low. And we're seeing the resemblance, right, of last game as well. That dominant win by the Pirates the last time these two teams played, as they have Game 3 of the series tomorrow. But these Mepham Pirates keeping that momentum. That's going to be the pitch high and fouled off. These Pirates aggressive yet patient.
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the game yesterday, definitely helps them into this game. That momentum, like you said, and
because that's going to be foul tipped again. So nice job aggressive at the plate. But the Highlanders, in what has been a miserable first and second inning when it comes to pitching, it's been rough by Chung. That's going to be in there. It's going to be a ground ball. Can they make the play? They will. So Herricks does a good job there making the simple ground ball, but the damage has been done. Your Pirates, a good job there. Their star hitters are showing up right now as we have a score of 7-0 going to the bottom of the second.
Now it's their chance to. Herricks can, cut that lead now and see if the Pirates can play a solid defense as they did in the first inning.
So as we see warm-ups are getting ready to go, and these Pirates so far, a great job swinging the bat, very aggressive, doing a good job. And Zoller has been stellar on the mound so far. One of those guys that, of course, come playoff time, I mean, he's going to have to be on, of course, with the rest of this pitching staff. Pitching so important when the brights are light. We saw it spread in these Pirates multiple times, of course, last year with, obviously you don't want to talk about this if you're a Pirates fan, but that, that walk-off home run that sent them home last year against Calhoun, that's why you need good pitching. 2 years ago, you need good pitching, and this Pirates team multiple times, they've had multiple good, talented teams. It's just about putting everything together at once.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really important that your pitching is as good as it was in the first inning here, especially when you have that strong offense, because, in tight games is very important, but in this kind of game, you don't want to see those runs go to waste.
Yeah, definitely is. Herricks trying to get something going now early on. Every run matters, and of course we've seen crazy things in sports. We still are very early on into this game, because that's going to be a swing and miss on the first pitch. But again, Herricks, the time is now to try to get going. Mr. Cohn in the game, batting for Herricks. That ball's going to be low, so it's going to be a 1-1 count. Zoller has been hot to start this game. He's finding his location a lot. He has that fastball velocity still. He does a good job switching up between pitches. Is that pitch going to be high? It's going to be swung on and hit. It's going to be a pop-up. That ball is really high, and it's going to fall. So the Pirates not able to make the play there. Of course, the sun is out. There's a little bit of wind in play as well, but Malika not able to make the catch. Definitely a frustrating situation, but at least if you're going to make some of these mistakes, you're up 7-0, so obviously you have a little bit of room, but again, Herricks can come back, and of course if this game becomes a little bit closer, you're going to see it early on, and you're going to wish you had that catch. So as a new batter steps up here, that's going to be strike number 1, as O is going to be in. So the 0-1 count is it's going to be a step off, and it's going to be in there easily. So a nice little pickoff attempt. That's going to be called a ball. So the pitch, and that's going to be swung and missed. So 2 strikes now here.
Here's where we might see a different pitch. He's got 2 strikes on the batter.
Because that's going to be foul tipped. So again, a nice approach here, trying to stay in it.
You have 2 strikes, you definitely got to expand your strike zone a little bit. Not looking for your favorite placement, just anything you can hit at that point.
Well said. Because that's going to be in there. So a disgusting pitch by Zoller, a little off speed, switches it up and catches that inside corner. But again, a nice pitch. going to be in there for a strike. That Scurry's going to be up to bat. Zoller doing a good job today. He is on. You see the runner takes the lead at first. It's not going to matter. That's going to be swung on to the right field, and it's going to be a nice catch. So a good grab out there. And again, so that's going to be 2 outs now for the Pirates.
It's an important catch too. It forced the runner to stay at first. Didn't try to tag up there as it was hit the right field. He really wouldn't have had a chance there. So he couldn't go anywhere on that one.
So now with the runner on first, 2 outs. Highlanders trying to get going. That's going to be swung and miss. There's Chung, the batter here. Zoller eyeing that runner at first. And as you see, the ump's going to call some time. So Chung doing a good job assessing the situation, taking a breath. Zoller, of course, holding that ball a little bit longer than usual, eyeing the runner. And of course, the ump calls time.
Zoller's been doing a pretty good job at getting up in the count, like pretty early, getting ahead in the count, so he doesn't have to worry about walks or trying to control it.
Yeah, definitely. The key word is early as well, right? It's that first pitch that matters. That's going to be called a strike. It's very important, right? That first pitch. It really changes the complexion of what you want to do as a pitcher. Do you want to challenge him? Do you maybe want to sit back, go off speed? There's so many things that go into it. So Zoller, of course, the numbers are significantly higher when that first ball is a strike. And he has been on today. As that's going to be a swing and miss. So strike 3 retires the side. A great job there.
3 pitches, 3 strikes for that last batter, and 7-0 still no runs for Herricks here.
Yeah, definitely is. It was a great job by Mepham, staying consistent. Zoller has been on today, and nonetheless, he has been hitting all of his spots. Now I'm accompanied by Jared Broxmeyer. Jared, so far this game has been all Mepham. What do you think are some things that you've seen so far, some takeaways?
Yeah, I've seen the Pirates' big hitters really hitting, and I've seen like a lot going the Pirates' way. Also, Zoller pitching. I've seen he's been using the off-speed stuff. He's really got that curveball working, and especially the circle change when he needs it most.
Yeah, well said. And I mean, you see the movement. Zoller doing a really good job, and of course, as well, hitting, he has done a great job. And these Pirates runs on early. So now Mepham with another opportunity to add here. And again, you saw before when Mepham was hitting, they had the intentional walk to Mulqueen, then Kehoe made him pay. And now the first batter here for the Pirates will be Seligman. So this is one of those innings, right? Obviously, again, the score I don't think reflects fully how the day has been so far for Herricks. They've done a good job at the plate, right? They've had some runners in scoring position. They've been aggressive running those bases. It's just right now you're not able to capitalize. And of course, pitching Chung has not had his best day. But all right, if you're the manager, right, and you're talking to these players, they're doing some right things, and you want to keep, influencing that. Keep saying, hey, look, keep this approach that we have, in the batter's box. What do you think are some things that they maybe just have to tweak a little bit? Maybe be a little more aggressive, stay patient, work the count. What are some things they have to do, try to get some runs on the board?
Like last inning, he did get in another jam. He had Kehoe on third with 2 outs, and he was able to strand Kehoe at third. So that was an upside for the Highlanders. A big out there, so able to strand another runner. And also the hitting. Last inning, they hit a couple balls hard, but a nice running catch by the Pirates there, and just great plays in the infield by the Pirates.
Yeah, well said. As Seligman gets ready to hit. Seligman 0 for 1 on the day, striking out his first time up. As that's going to be turned on. That's going to be deep. Is that ball out of there? It is. So Seligman hits a bomb to left field. And that will put the Pirates up 8-0.
Yes, that's the sophomore Braden Seligman's second home run of the year, and that'll the batting average, as he is also a very good pitcher for this Pirate staff.
Yeah, Seligman makes up for that strikeout the first time. Doing a good job sending that one. That's his second home run of the year, coming in with a 209 batting average. Definitely not the start that he wants to remember, but if you can get hot now, right before playoffs come around, it's the perfect time. These Pirates are going to need him. And now that's going to be swung to right field, and that's going to get down, so that's going to be a single there from Malika.
Yes, he's able to shake off that strikeout last inning, as the guys who struck out in their first at-bats here for the Pirates are getting their hits here as it's looking, all the Pirates are getting on track here. Everybody is contributing.
Well said, as Milet's now up to bat. He struck out his first time. It's going to be a pickoff attempt. Malika's going to be in there safe. That ball's going to roll away, but Malika not even going to think about it. Again, a lot of talent here for these Pirates. It's just about having everyone stay consistent and all the pieces come together at once. That's going to be a high pitch. Milet's going to foul it off. Will there be a play in foul territory? And there won't. So that ball's not going to be caught. Milet still alive here. Again, Milet striking out his first time up, trying to redeem himself. Has a lot of power in that bat, something that we've seen multiple players here for the Pirates have with Mulqueen, guys like Mulqueen and Seligman with the home runs. That's going to be a failed pickoff attempt. But again, you want to see Milet get going, right? He's a veteran catcher on this team. And if that bat can come alive when it needs to, batting .214 on the year, it's going to be crucial. That's going to be high and inside. So Chung trying to get out of it early on here. That's going to be swung on. Will it go over the second baseman's head? It won't. So the nice catch, Milet. 0 for 2 now on the day. A nice grab there. And nonetheless, Herricks, some good defense.
Yes, that'll now bring to the plate Ryan Harrington, who's got 1 home run on the year, and he's a great fielder.
Yeah, Harrington, who grounded out his first time up to bat.
Yeah, they're really trying to hold on Malika, and that's now the 3rd throw over there.
That's going to be inside. And yeah, these Pirates, again, we keep talking about it, right? It's that aggressive base running. They put themselves in position to score, and it has showed early on. That's going to be a pitch swung on and fouled off.
Yeah, as that pitch broke at the end, as Harrington just got there a little early and wasn't able to get there.
Yeah, but nonetheless, a really good job staying aggressive, as Malika's going to be in there safe. Again, a lot of pickoffs attempts so far by Chung, but not able to get any luck. So the pitch here, that's going to be low with the off speed.
Yeah, it's a great job by Harrington using his eyes here and working the count to his favor.
So the pitch, Harrington's going to swing on that one, as it's going to be foul.
Yes, that'll now bring it to a 2-2 count here, 1 out. Malika could maybe be in motion to try and stay out of the double play.
As well as you see it's a 2-2 count. Harrington a little early on some of these pitches right now, trying to wait for that fastball. That's going to be another pickoff attempt, no luck. And you see it, right? They're aware of the speed that these Pirates have, especially with Malika on first. They understand the situation right now. It's just about holding him up. As the pitch, Harrington's going to foul that one off, as that'll head towards the parking lot. But again, a good job fighting, staying alive, waiting for your pitch here. 2-2. So Chung. Pitch, that's going to be inside. And that one's going to hurt a little bit here for Harrington. A really good job. As Harrington staying alive, continuously fighting off some pitches. So he's doing a good job just keeping his eye on the ball. 2-2 is your count.
I don't have any right now.
And that's going to be away in the dirt. So Harrington going to bring it now to a full count. Full count here for the Pirates. Harrington. That's going to be low. Ball 4 there for Harrington. So a nice job drawing the walk. As now we're going to send it over to Emma Santiago with an interview. Emma?
Stephen Maltby got walked in fear that he would get another home run. So can you walk me through your at-bat?
Yeah, so, 2 runners on. They gave me the opportunity to go up there with runners in scoring position. And first pitch, they gave me a ball away, and I really had to jump on it and put it down the line. And Steven has wheels, so he was going to score on that regardless. So it put us up, put more runs on the board, and we're getting ready to win this game.
Okay. Well, how do you plan to succeed throughout the rest of the game?
Well, I'm sure they're going to start pitching me a little differently. But, it's all about an adjustment. Maybe going to see some curveballs and changeups. But really, until I see that fastball, I really got to just see that out of the hand and jump on it and make another thing happen.
Okay. Well, that's all for me. Now throwing it back upstairs.
Thank you, Emma. As you see right now, Herricks having a conversation here, trying to get something going. The Pirates, yet again, another opportunity to score some runs. As their hitters, the guys that came into this game hitting very well, are staying hot, and of course the pitching as well. Really good job here by Zoller and Chung. They need to figure out what the situation is. They're going to make a pitching change, so Chung's day is done. 8 earned runs, so definitely not something that ended well, but of course the situation. This Pirates lineup is deadly from top to bottom.
Yeah, as coming to plate now is going to be Jaden Zola, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a double, and he's also pitching so far 2 shutout.
Yeah, so Gabe O right now, as well as the pitcher coming out of the bullpen here for Herricks. But a really good job by the Pirates, right? Make a pitching change happen early here. And again, try to create some momentum, and they have done that here. Every inning they have had an opportunity to hit the baseball. They have done it, and they've done it well.
Yeah, they're just getting ahead in the count early and just working in their favor and just taking advantage of the pitcher and just putting great swings on the ball.
So like you said, Zoller going to be up to bat first here with these Pirates. This is the second full run through here of the batting order. As Zoller is 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a double. You see O's getting ready, warming up. And again, how important is it for a pitcher, right? Obviously, he wasn't being the starting pitcher today, and then obviously things don't go so well. You make that substitution, that change. How important is it for a pitcher to just kind of get going early on and try to keep that momentum?
Yeah, that's a very important part of the game, because if you get ahead of your first
One of the day. That's going to be outside for a ball 1.
Yeah, and there it is again. The Pirates got ahead in the count on the new pitcher, trying to work in their favor again here.
So the pitch, that's going to be low, so ball 2 now. Good job by Zoller as well, keeping his eye on the ball, making the easy reads to give the hitter a nice favorable count. So the 2-0. That's going to be in there for a strike, so nice job by O, trying to come back in this count.
Yeah, as he's able to get that just on the corner to now make it a 2-1 count.
So the pitch, that's going to be swung on. It's going to be a ground ball. Will it get through? It will. So a nice job there. And the Pirates are going to get another run on the board there. Malika comes to score, and Zoller with an RBI single.
Yeah, that's a great piece of hitting. Just enough velocity on it to get it through the infield and make it a 9-0 lead for the Pirates. And also put 2 on now for Salvason.
Definitely a big run for the Pirates. Continue to add on. That's going to be a ball. So 1-0 is your count. Zone has made himself, of course, without walking the first. And then a nice swing, his second time up, so he's doing a good job so far today. And that's going to be low. It won't nick the bottom. So just like that, Vizone doing a good job keeping his eye on the ball. Continues to work the count.
Also, this is a big at-bat because it's now a 2-0 count to Vizone with Mo Queen on deck, who's got a home run and intentionally walked.
So it's going to be swung on and hit well. Will it be in the gap? It will. So will that add another run for the Pirates? It won't. Runner's going to stay. But nonetheless, a really good job as Vizone with the single. Bases are loaded.
Yeah, as that hit there by Vizone puts Mo Queen and the Pirates in a great situation because now with the bases loaded, they cannot intentionally walk them, and they will. They could maybe pitch around him, but it could end up costing a 10th run.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to walk the runner in. But Mo Queen has been dominant. That's going to be low for ball 1. Mo Queen, of course, like we said before, already making his mark on this game with that home run in the first. 1-0 your count. Continues to throw that off speed. A nice pitch by O, but he's not going to get the call. So 2-0 now.
Go, Stevie. What do you say?
Yeah, as Mo Queen on the year now with a .580 batting average, 10 home runs, 31 ribbies. Just a fabulous year so far for Mo Queen.
So pitch that's going to be in for a strike. So back to back to back slow pitches there as O gets the call the third time. So 2-1 count. Bases loaded. Pitch that's going to be, I believe, a ball.
As that'll now be 3-1 to Mo Queen, as he's really now in favor here, because if they keep pitching slow and outside, it'll end up being a 10-0 game, but right now he's in the situation where O might have to give him a pitch.
So the pitch is going to be in there. So a nice pitch off speed. Oh, has went to that same pitch multiple times here as it is a full count, bases loaded. A huge pitch coming up.
Yeah, as Mo Queen's going to have a huge swing here.
So it's going to be a swing and miss. Mo Queen strikes out. Good job by O fighting back in that count. Starts off 2-0 and does a good job getting Mo Queen there on the curveball.
But even if you might think you're out of it, but no. Now Kehoe at the plate, who's driven in 2 more of this game and having a fabulous year.
Yeah, you love that 1-2 punch. As that pitch was low and inside, Kehoe swings on it. It's going to be fouled. But again, that 1-2 punch so dominant, D2 to D1. Both guys hitting very, very well in the year. And as well, right, if you can get those guys going, those star players. Mo Queen has been dominant all season. As that ball is going to be down, he's going to step on the bag at 2, but it's going to bring, almost able to bring a runner home, but of course 2 out, so it's going to be a force everywhere of his own, not able to beat that out. So Herricks gets out of that one with the score being 9-0.
Yeah, as O was able to come in and just keep the Pirates in check as he was able to pitch shutout.
Yeah, nonetheless, a great job there. And these Pirates doing a really good job up 9-0. The bats have been a lie for Mepham.
Yeah, as Zola's getting ready to go back out there, looking to see if he can have another solid inning and keep pitching great and just hold the Highlanders lineup in order. Will the Highlanders try and spark a rally and get something going? As the Pirates getting ready to take the field, and the Highlanders now getting ready to hit. As we got Christos Katias up first, getting ready to hit.
Okay, so I need him here because he's announcing this inning.
Yeah, next time I will come in.
Yeah, well said. As you see, warm-ups now here for the Pirates. Zoller has been very dominant to start this game.
Not at bat.
And you like to see it as well. He's been so talented, so good. The sophomore here for the Pirates. And obviously, of course, the score not great here for Herricks, but what are some things that Mepham is doing right? Of course, obviously, the bats have been alive. Pitching's been great. Everything's really been going great for the Pirates, but why is that? Why are they playing so well right now?
Yeah, they're just coming off of a high yesterday, off of that big 10-1 win over the Highlanders, and they're just riding off that momentum. As Mulqueen had a 3-homer game yesterday, and he hits a 4th today. That's now 4 in 2 days. He's just been great.
So that's going to be a swing and miss there on the pitch.
Yeah, it's right there. Zolo started him off there with the fastball. He's able to get through.
Okay, Kathy up to bat. That's going to be strike number 2. So a good start here to this at bat. Zoller doing a really good job finding his spot. So in a hole early, can he get out of it? That's going to be a ball.
That'll now be a 2-2 count here to Cathias.
Yeah, you saw my light there, thought it was strike 3. Obviously didn't get the call. It's definitely close, just a little outside. Zoller, the pitch. That's another one that's going to be just outside. So Zoller trying to nick that outside corner, but not able to find it.
Yeah, great job by Cathias, able to get back in this game and trying to get back in it, and he's working the count.
So that's going to be fouled off the ceiling. So good job staying in this one. So 2 strikes right here. Zoller trying to put him away, and he does. So strike number 3 there, another strikeout for Zoller as he has that fastball going.
Yeah, just a great pitch there. Now that's another pitch that he is going. Now he has 3 pitches going already. Maybe he can get all his pitches going, as right now everything's going Zoller's way.
So now a big opportunity. Zoller pitching lights out so far here. That's going to be ball 1. There's the card in. 1 for 1 at that single earlier in the game. That pitch is going to be low and away. So 1-1 count.
Yeah, that pitch was just a bit outside. 2-0 count here for Carlgren.
So you see them taking their time. They have had a very eventful day here so far. Multiple guys really well. You had that Mulqueen home run, that Seligman home run as well. And guys as well like Kehoe finding their bat. That's going to be hit.
That's going to be 2 outs now for the inning.
Yes, it's a good running catch there by Classy, as he's able to come in and make the play for the second out. Who takes that pitch outside for a 1-0 count.
Yeah, Zoller has been on fire here today. Everything going his way. That's going to be swung and missed. So Vo up to bat here for Herricks. Needs to get something going. That's going to be pitched, swung and missed. That's going to be 2 strikes here.
Yeah, a great pitch there by Zola, trying to get out of the inning here as another shutout inning. 1 pitch away now.
So that's going to be missed.
Yeah, as Milet wanted to punch out there, that pitch was outside, so that'll now make it a 2-2 count.
So Zoller, the pitch. An opportunity to put him away. Will he do it? No, just outside.
And that's one thing the Highlanders have been doing this inning. They've been working the counts on Zola. He hasn't come to any base runners, but they've been working the counts every at-bat. As Zola getting ready, and the pitch is low, and that'll be a walk there for Vo, as the Highlanders are able to get a base runner there. Just a great at-bat there by Vo, able to work the walk.
Yeah, good job, Vo. Just staying consistent, staying patient. Obviously, didn't get on base his first time, but right there, a good job drawing the walk.
As that'll now bring up Gabe Schultz to the plate with the runner on first.
So early on, that's going to be away. No runner advancement by Vo.
Stopping Bo from advancing.
That's going to be the pitch. It's going to be in there for a strike. Schultz up to bat. Gabe Schultz 0 for 1 on the day so far, his second time up. That's going to be inside fastball, strike number 2.
The last time he had it 1-2, the Highlanders were able to work it to a walk.
Yeah, definitely a good approach by Vo. Battling back, and Schultz here, as that ball had some movement on it, but just a little too low. So of course, everyone matters here. If you're Herricks trying to find a way to battle back, this would be a huge opportunity. That's going to be strike 3.
As a great pitch by Zola, blowing that fastball right by him to retire the inning, and that'll end the inning, as at the end of 3 innings of play, Pirates 9, Highlanders 0. Pirates coming to bat because the dominant effort by the Pirates.
Yeah, definitely a really good job by these Pirates. A good job answering back, being really consistent. And nonetheless, it's been very good. Jake Maxwell now here. Jake, what are some things these Pirates have done a really good job of doing?
Definitely swinging the bat so far this game, as you had the home run from Seligman, the home run from Mulqueen, and a few hits from Kehoe himself. Just, tacking out some runs when needed and not taking the foot off the gas.
I mean, definitely not taking the foot off the gas is important. They started off the game hot, having 4 in the first inning, obviously with that Mulqueen 3-run shot. So what do you think that either Herricks is going to want to do, or what do you think that Mepham is going to want to do to kind of continue to put their foot on the gas?
Definitely keep swinging the bats, not falling behind in counts, and attacking early like they have been all game, to not put themselves in divots, to have to try and protect the plate and just attack on early strike till they get.
I mean, really consistent job at that so far, as Reedy is going to lead off the inning for the Pirates. But let's talk about that bottom of the lineup, because as though they may not be as flashy, they are very, very talented ball players, and they're contributing like crazy to this game.
Definitely. I mean, you have Reedy in the 5-hole, kind of in the middle, starting off the bottom lineup, batting 295 in the year with 15 RBIs, second in the team in RBIs so far. Then you have Seligman, who has two home runs on the year, contributing with pop on the bat. Harrington, who had a home run.
And then Miley with 2 runs, a couple hits,
back into this year to contribute to that back of the lineup.
Definitely is. That first one is going to move for a little bit low. Azaridi is going to swing on that one. So the Highlanders here with a little bit up in the count, and they're going to start out. That one's high. It's deep. Azaridi going back, and it's going to be caught at the wall. A nice way to put the ball in play by Azaridi, but with the reach from the center fielder, that one is not going to drop.
Now Seligman coming up. As I said before, 2 home runs on the season, 1 today, and 1 in the season opener against Long Beach, and now we'll see what he can do.
On the day so far, and the first pitch of the at-bat is going to be a little bit high. It's going to hit the top of the zone, and that's going to be called for the first strike of the at-bat. Second one here, that's going to be a fastball. It's going to be popped up.
Definitely could have dropped him between the shortstop and second baseman. I didn't hear anybody calling for the ball.
I mean,
now you have Malika coming up to the plate.
And they have all been contributing so far, but a great shutdown inning so far by O. And I mean, you're going to want to see a lot of so far. 5 pitches into the inning. We have 2 outs here for Herricks.
And you see Malika, great contact hitter for this team, batting .306 on the year. We'll see what he can do, trying to start off a 2-out rally as that pitch came in for a ball.
I mean, definitely that one also low in the same spot as the first ball. Tomio doing a nice job to block it. A little bit well. Ground ball to the first baseman. He's going to struggle a little bit to get it. There's going to be a nice flip to the pitcher and a 1-2-3 inning for the Highlanders. A nice job holding it down on the mound. And the Pirates, for maybe the first time in the game, are going to come away with 0.
Yeah, and we'll see if Zola can go back on the mound and keep producing for them, throwing up that 0, as he's been great all year, as he's so we'll see what he can do in this 4th inning.
I mean, we don't have to see what he can do. We know what he can do. He is one of the most electric players on the field, and when he gets going, it is so hard to even touch the ball off of him. And you can see just the dedication he has warming up on the sidelines, still getting work in even when he is not pitching. But when his name gets called, he is ready.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, throwing a great game so far, like we said before, and you see how we can use that curveball in this inning, as we saw earlier. That is just a nasty pitch, and he's been able to put people away with it all game.
I mean, and he likes that fastball a lot, going to it 30% of the time. But the curveball has been a little bit of a sneaky pitch. You don't see it a lot, but when you do, you don't know the movement is coming. So it has been a deadly pitch and one of his best strikeout pitches so far in this game and in the season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've seen that curveball has been breaking late, and it's a violent break. It's not one of those 12-6 sweeping curves. It's a violent, tight break on that ball.
And it's something you're not used to as a hitter, and it looks the same as the fastball, so it just dips at the end, and that's really the pitch you want. As his first inning of the bottom of the 4th, it's going to be fouled right back to us, almost scaring us.
Yeah, that definitely smokes right back right at us there. So
Zola here, ahead of the count. Once again, his second pitch is coming. That one is going to be a little bit low and inside. That's going to get past Millette here. But a 1-1 count, he is still in control.
Yeah, as you see, Millette's not really in defense mode here behind the plate with nobody on base. He's still trying to keep that ball in front of him, but it's not the end of the world if it gets past him.
And the fastball here is going to be a little bit low below the knees, and we're getting off of the 0-1 count. He's throwing 2 straight balls here. We're going to see how he can battle.
Yeah, what pitch will he go with now?
He's going to go with a little bit of off speed here. A beautiful pitch, getting him to swing, and that one is going to get him in strikeout territory as he has already had a few on the day.
Maybe we'll see that curveball now. It's a pitch.
And another off-speed pitch is going to go outside here. So number 9, Nicholas Campbell, who does not have a hit already in his first time around facing Zoller, is going to try to get on base here. And he will. A close pitch there. Tried to get the bottom inside corner, but he is going to get on base with a walk. And that is one of the few walks that Zoller has given up.
Definitely. I mean, all season. See how he works on the mound, you know, keeping him on as he's a lefty with probably a great pickoff move.
And the sophomore here ready to battle. He's going to get a first pitch swing, and that has been incredible for him.
Already 75% on first pitch strikes. He has been absolutely phenomenal in the head of the count. Definitely all game.
He's going to get another swing here with the drop ball. So an 0-2 count already, and he is in territory of getting his third strikeout of the day. And there it is. On 3 straight pitches, Carcone goes down, and Zoller is going to get his first out of the bottom of the 4th.
Now's the perfect time to try and work him change up or a little something here. Try and throw it low and in, get a ground ball to the shortstop and turn 2 here. So we'll see how he works to try and get maybe a ground ball for a double play here and not going for the strikeout.
And this is an interesting one. Pitcher on pitcher battle here. And for the 3rd time in this inning, 3 batters seen, 3 first pitch strikes here for Jaden Zoller.
Definitely how you're going to get outs, by attacking early in the count.
Zoller here, he's going to challenge the batter here. That's just going to be a little bit outside, a little bit closer to the other side of the batter's box. But the pitcher on pitcher matchup is definitely something you're going to want to pay attention to. Zoller trying to get the outside top corner of the zone, a little bit too close to call here. We thought we saw something different, but the ump is saying it is 2-1.
See how he can go in this 2-1 count.
Zoller battling back here. He's going to get a foul off. Abe O now is going to be able to make contact, stay in. But in the 2-strike count, as you are now, you have to battle, you have to challenge, and you have to be ready because you do not know what's coming.
Yeah, and he's been going with this fastball a whole lot this inning, trying to challenge this lineup of the Herricks Highlanders. So we'll see if he goes away from that, as the foul ball went straight back on that last one.
And Zoller mixing it up here. That's going to be fouled off late. It's going to go right over the away dugout and into foul territory as the 6th pitch of the at-bat coming in just about now.
We'll see where he goes here. Maybe fastball high and out. So he's been trying to attack all inning.
Zoller with the pitch, and a beautiful pitch, sweeping it in to the bottom right corner, and that's going to get his 2nd strikeout of the inning. So after giving up a first at-bat walk on the inning, he has gone 2 perfect and 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a slider that he started on in the lefty's batter's box, and it tailed into the right into the bottom right strike zone as we had a pickoff attempt there.
Zoller going to try to test the runner on first, Kehoe, and not able to get the tag on Zoller here now. Going to challenge the batter. That's going to be another first pitch strike, 4 for 4 on the inning, and Zoller has been near perfect.
Yep. As we've seen, these Highlanders have been fouling the ball right back a bunch. So now let's see if they can, you know, get the angle right and put this ball in play as they're on him.
Highlanders starting to see more and more pitches as the pitch count comes up. And Zoller, that's going to be a nice shot into the outfield. And Jake Classy, the 2025 class president, able to make the play in left field. So a great inning from the Highlanders, going 1, 2, 3. A fairly, very well inning battling back here from Jaden Zoller and the Mepham Pirates. What have you seen so far in this 4th inning?
I mean, it was a great job by Zoller. You know, leadoff guy gets on, and you battle back there, dominating the strike zone early in the count, and you know, going scoreless through 4 for Zoller. Now welcome back Tyler Steinberg to the booth.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I think you said it well, right? This game has been the difference between who's capitalizing and who's just barely missing, right? These Mepham Pirates have done a really good job. They're getting aggressive at the plate. They're swinging at the bat, and they're swinging it very, very well here. As Herricks, it's just been a little bit different, right? They're getting these opportunities. They're getting runners in scoring position. Frankly, just the score doesn't show for it right now.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. We'll see. As Gabe Ho is back on the mound, as he's been pitching well since he's came into this game. That curveball has been looking really well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's been going slow with the approach. He's done a really good job with that, as well as you've seen it multiple times where he kind of came in. He did a really good job against Mulqueen, right, on that strikeout earlier. And right now, just trying to find a way to stay a little more consistent. Keep going with that same approach, right? If it ain't broke, why fix it, right? So just keep a good, keep consistent here. And we're trying to save off that 10th run here in this game.
Definitely. As you saw to Mulqueen, if I remember correctly, he might have gotten 3 straight curveballs there, and just that curveball was tricking Mulqueen there, and he couldn't find an answer for that curveball starting up and landing down in the zone.
Yeah, 100%, right? And you also look at the fact of, it was also the fact that he battled back in the count. Like Mulqueen had a hitter's count early on, and just a really good job by battling back, and of course that curveball is something that it can be extremely deadly when used right. Definitely finding that rhythm right now.
Yeah, being able to locate a curveball in this game is one of the most deadly things you can do. Smiley comes to the plate.
Yeah, Connor Milet, as he gets a nice chunk of that one, it's going to go to center field, and then almost a good play there out there, but Milet's going to get an opportunity for a double here. So Milet gets going after the rough start at the plate. Started off 0 for 2 with a strikeout right there. Now 1 for 3.
And as we were talking about earlier, the power of this Pirates bottom of the order, as there's no fall off here. It stays even, as you got some great hitters at the bottom of the order.
Yep, well said. Now it's the fact of Harrington, who last time he was at bat, a very, very long situation. Did a good job fighting off a lot of different pitches. And then, of course, barely being able to draw that walk in the end. So he's 0 for 1 on the day with that walk, like I said before. One of those guys that's just a tough out when you look at this lineup. And now with an opportunity, a runner in scoring position.
As they pinch ran with Jake Piazza, who is one of the fastest players I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen him being thrown out. So we'll see if he can get moving on second base.
Yeah, so you add that speed element here, as that's going to be bounced in the dirt. So it's going to be 1-0.
And Harrington had that home run yesterday, so let's see if he can maybe tag on to that great day he had yesterday, and with that walk yesterday, maybe tack a hit here, RBI single, RBI double maybe.
So the pitch, that's going to be fouled off, so it's going to hit the roof of the cage.
Yep, good foul straight back. He's on it. He's got to square the ball up here, and look like that he can drive the ball deep somewhere, maybe find a gap. Harrington's a great gap-to-gap hitter. Good oppo power too. Not something you see very much all the time these days.
Yeah, so right there, he's going to pull that, and that's going to get in for a hit. Will that bring in another run for the Pirates? It will. So that's going to be an RBI single here as Piazza's going to come in to score. Harrington, a nice piece of hitting. So now he's 1-2 on the day with that single, that RBI single.
Yeah, you saw, he threw that curveball. It's a great pitch, but he left it up in the zone, and Harrington turned on it and drove the ball between that 5-6 hole line drive right to the left fielder, and Piazza was able to use his speed to score. Now you have Zoller coming up, who's batting .333 on the year, having a good day already today on the mound and at the plate.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal, as that's the missed pickoff attempt. Zoller dominant on the mound, like you said. That fastball is going for him, and when he switches to off speed, he's just able to find that location well enough to use it as a deadly combination. And then, of course, hitting the ball today, he's been really, really effective.
Definitely, great leadoff hitter. No, he had a walk in the first inning. Oh, actually, no, he had a single, double in the first inning. Leadoff double, way to start the game. Definitely maybe a big key to how they jumped out so early.
So you see Harrington takes that big lead, as that's going to be a strike. Finds that outside corner.
Great pitch, top of the zone, and probably farthest you can go outside of the zone there. So that's a pitcher's pitch.
Yeah, definitely, right. And also that strike zone that can occasionally move depending on that ump, as that's going to get under the glove. So that's going to be a single. And now you have a runner in scoring position, a man on first and second.
Now you have a zone coming up to the plate, who's been the two-hitter all year and just been contributing to this team over and over and over again.
Yeah, Salvazone has done a really good job coming into today, hitting .349. Is going to get a little bit of an increase with that batting average, hitting 2 for 2 with a walk.
Definitely, and he's got 1 home run in the year, and that 1 home run was a huge home run against a good Jericho team this year, where he hit a go-ahead home run in that game. So there's a lot of Now you got Keogh coming up next.
Yeah, it's like that nice, just quick relief that you feel getting Mulqueen out, and then you see that Kieran Kehoe, all 6'8" of them, that hits. Of course, the D1 prodigy is right there. Mulqueen takes ball 1, as he has made himself known here. He's 1 for 2. He drew a walk, and of course, that 3-run shot in the first inning.
Yeah. It's 10th home run in the year. Great to see. And it's probably one of the best 1-2 punches in high school baseball. Keogh and Mulqueen back-to-back.
Yeah, Mulqueen 31 RBIs on the season, coming in today with 28. Of course, like we said, that 3-run shot in the first, is that's going to be called a strike. But no, Mulqueen, man, he's just so fast. He's got that nice mix of, he obviously makes some contact. He's got great eye, but it's also the fact that he has some pop in that bat. So that's going to be swung on. It's going to be in the air, an opportunity to make the play. And it will be made. Or it won't be. Never mind. The ball gets down. So just a little mix-up. Again, we saw multiple times. That's going to bring in 2 runs here for the Pirates. So again, we talked about there's a little bit of wind here, not too much, but also the sun's going to affect that, and that ball's going to get down.
Definitely, and that right field line is wide open right now with where this right fielder is playing. So he's able to find that median of power and placement there on that right field line for it to get dropped and a 2 RBI single, moving up to 33 RBIs on the year. Now Kehoe's coming up.
So that pitch is going to be a little bit hanging around that top of the zone. Kehoe just gets under it a little bit and fouls it up.
Yeah, a little late break that threw off the swing there, got him under a little bit. If not, that ball could have been long gone.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, it was up there for a while, and Kehoe, not many times you're going to see him make that pitch. He's going to pray that he gets it again. But doing still a good job there with that off-speed pitch. He's done a really good job there today, and that was a much, much better pitch. That one looks like it was going down the middle, and of course, that late drop.
Yeah, it looked like that was a changeup there, and you got him with that earlier with the bases loaded and 2 outs. They were able to get Kehoe with that same exact pitch, get him to ground out.
Yeah, so Kehoe 2 for 2 on the day. As he's done a really good job. He had that double and then the RBI triple. Later on, that's going to be swung on. A chance here. So you're going to see no throw. Mulqueen out at second. Try to get a chance on that double play ball. But nonetheless, that'll bring in a run.
Yeah, Kehoe was moving out of the box. He might be not the fastest guy, but he runs hard. And he was able to beat out that throw to first base. Now we have Azariti coming to the plate. He's having a great year so far. Good power and a great gap-to-gap hitter.
Yeah, so 13-0 now is your score. As Kehoe gets that RBI on the fielder's choice.
That's ball 1 to Azariti. See what Azariti can do here.
Yeah, definitely someone that has not been great today. 0 for 3 so far, and looking to get going, and that will do it right there. So a single for Azariti. Kehoe thinks about going to 3. He won't. So now you have a runner in scoring position and a man on first and second.
That's another thing that I love about this bottom of the order for the Pirates is Azariti's a 5-hole, just kind of middle line, but they love to use the opposite field. They know, they're in the bottom of the order. They might not have the most pop, but they know how to hit a line drive to the opposite field.
Yeah, definitely, and especially where it's the fact of I keep saying this and I keep stressing this, right? This Pirates team is so good. The whole thing is, can we get all those pieces together at once? And if you can get this whole lineup swinging on all cylinders, is that one's going to be in the air and far. Will it be gone? It won't. So a nice catch out there. As you saw a little miscommunication, you can see run at first. Will he get it in?
Miscommunication there. Both
the Pirates runners thought that one was going to be gone.
There was 1 on the board.
1 out.
But nonetheless, that's going to retire the side. And we talk about, though, this Pirates team, they need to get everything going, right? All these batters need to be hot. You have a lot of star talent that can show it when it needs to, but some guys maybe in a little bit of a slump, they has to get rid of that. And, of course, the pitching has to be there as well.
Yeah, definitely got to put the pieces together like they are today. Like, this is a prime example of what this team can do when everybody's hitting. But like you see right there, you can't have miscommunication as a base path. Maybe somebody thought there's 2 outs, maybe not. Maybe they thought it was going to get down, but you can't have that happening where you get doubled up in an prime opportunity to score first and second.
So now Herricks trying to get something going here, try to save off anything else here, anything bad from happening. Of course, you need a run, try to get something going here, as it has been rough.
As Zola's just been shut down today, trying to go out for his 5th inning and keep them scoreless through 5. Now we'll see what he's going to do, as he's just, that fastball's been dominant, and when he's had to, that secondary pitches have just been putting them away. As like, yeah, really good job, especially with, you look at it, how important it is for that first pitch to be called a strike. It changes the entire approach for a pitcher, right? Especially because of the fact that, you know, it's just about getting going, right? That first pitch opens up so much. You have that a little more freedom of what you want to do. And then when you're down 1-0, it's like, all right, I kind of got to throw a strike here. And then if you get down a little bit more in the hole 2-0, the nerves start to go up, and the hitter's going to get more of an opportunity to swing. Yep, definitely. But this is what you see with the great development of a pitcher like Zoller. Even if he's down 2-0, you can't be sitting on a fastball with a guy like him, because he can pop an off-speed over for a strike whenever he wants. It's never 2-0 count, he's going to throw a fastball. He can throw an off-speed for a strike whenever he feels like it.
Yeah, it definitely is. Herricks trying to get something going here. Very important to get something. They've had a lot of opportunities here, runners, early on, as that's going to be a nice pitch for strike number 1.
Yeah, definitely a good fastball there. Found middle outside corner and was able to get the swing and a miss. Here comes the delivery, and he threw a slider there, and it's going to get hit over the shortstop side line drive for a single. Yeah, left the slider a little too far up there.
Yeah, definitely. It was a nice piece of hitting. Just find that ball right in the middle of the plate. A nice single in between the gap, and just able to get down.
Yeah, definitely. Now you got a lefty-lefty matchup at the plate. See how Zola can hold on this runner. Looks him, delivery, and you get a foul straight back on a lower in fastball.
Yeah, and we look at it. I think it's a little bit of frustration if you're Herricks, right? You've had opportunities. You've had those runners in scoring position. They've done a good job, especially with some of those leadoff hitters. Just frankly, nothing fully able to get going.
Yeah, last inning, great at bat, leadoff walk. This inning, leadoff single. And if I'm not mistaken, they might have had runners on base every inning this game, but just not able to get them in. So it's timely hitting that they need in this game. They have not had timely hitting.
That's going to be swung and miss. So just like that, another strikeout added to the repertoire of Voller. He's done a great job today, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, definitely. Back-to-back curveballs there, back-to-back swings and misses. Didn't put either of them in the strike zone. He knew he swung it once, he'll swing at it again, and he went and he attacked with it. Now, Zoller looks at the guy first, and the pitch comes in, and that's a swing and miss on a high fastball.
Yeah, Voller has that nice high-speed velocity fastball. We've seen it go into him multiple times. It's kind of like his safety pitch. I'm in a bad situation. Let me swing that fastball trying to make you hit it.
Another fastball by Zola there. Definitely a great pitch. This batter has been behind on the fastball, so I say he should triple up on this fastball and put him away.
So the pitch here, that's going to be inside, and another swing and miss.
And that's what he did, tripled up on that fastball.
Yeah, so back-to-back strikeouts right here. As Buzio in the game as that pinch hitter. And Voller is feeling it.
Pitch from Zoller, strike, swung on the miss.
Yeah, so Domia now in the game with another pinch hitter. And that's going to be fouled off the cage. So right there, getting a little under it.
Yeah, definitely. And the other thing is, in this game, Herricks hitters just haven't been able to make bad adjustments to being late on the pitch. They haven't been able to, change the timing up and become early on the fastball.
So that's going to be swung and missed. And that is going to be 3 straight strikeouts for Voller. A really, really good job. And that's going to be the game here. So due to the mercy rule, these Pirates come in, they handle business, getting the win 13-0, and what was a very dominant game from start to finish.
Yeah, definitely. Zoller on the mound, dominant on the mound there. Just complete domination. 5 innings, no runs given up, and then the bats were hot all game. Not one inning where the bats weren't swinging well and contributing to this score of being 13-0 is the final.
Yeah, and I'm definitely curious to see what these Pirates are able to do. We talk about the playoff situation. Right now, scheduled to play Calhoun, but a lot can change, especially with teams like Long Beach that still have some games up in the air. So there's a lot to be determined, but nonetheless, these Pirates just need to make sure that their stars are playing at the top level. Mulqueen has been dominant nonetheless. They just need guys like Kieran Kehoe and them to really get going.
Yeah, I mean, Kehoe, people saying, he got to get going. He's having a great year still better up in those 400s. Just, from a guy like that, you can expect anything from him. Hit every game, multiple hits every game.
Yeah, and we also talk about the importance of pitching. They need really good pitching to get going. They need to do a really good job of that. Especially with the starting pitching lineup rotation that they have. It's really dominant. It's just right now finding consistency.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have Zola, you have Pengankar, and you have Rispoli, and they've all been great this year. It's just the bullpen not having enough depth. They have those 1-2 good relievers, but after that, they're finding a little trouble there. And they have the guys, they just got to figure it out.
So, like we said, it's perfect. These Pirates get out with the win. And now let's throw it over to Emma Santiago with your player interview. Emma?
Thanks, guys. It's all player of the game. And ending the game, you got 11 strikeouts on the mound. So how does it feel to be given the title as an underclassman of player of the game?
Feels good. Knowing I got my team behind my back, just trust them.
And how has your team supported you on the mound throughout the game?
I don't know, just keep cheering me on, getting the backs working. Go Mepham Pirates.
Okay. Well, that's all for me. Now throwing it back to Siler. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. Is right there again. We talk about these Pirates have been dominant from start to finish today, handling business on both sides of the ball. Definitely. And of course, playoff situation, right? How important is it to just get hot and stay hot? Of course, the dance coming very soon.
Definitely. I mean, great way to clinch the win in your last series of the season. Is they won 2 out of 3. They got Game 3 coming up tomorrow. But it's just great to see that you can clinch that series win last series of the season and get ready for that playoff matchup where they're going to have to, all out every game, every inning. No innings off. Can't take an inning off in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. So these Pirates will advance to 7-5-1, getting ready to, of course, that game tomorrow against Herricks. Of course, like you said, clinching that series, and Herricks falls to 5-10 on the season. And I'm sorry, it is my last game, of course, here at BMB. I got to talk about it. I just want to say real quick, thank you so much to everyone that has been here and has really supported me throughout this journey, right? From a little sand boy, not being able to do too much on a camera my freshman year, and now look at where I am. I know that my parents are proud of me, and I'm thankful for all that. Of course, the teachers, I want to thank Mr. Stein, Ms. Kalish, Mr. Russell as well for their hope. I am not the person I am today without them. So I wanted to say a quick thank you to that, especially as well the people that have walked this path before me. Lily Eppes did a great job of showing me the way. Matthew Manoff, Finnegan, Corcoran, Doolin, of course, a guy like Rocco Law who really set that kind of blueprint, for everyone that followed him. So I'm just so thankful for them, and I'm thankful to be a part of this program.
Definitely. It was great to be along with the ride for you, Tyler, for your last year, and great to learn from you, and you've taught me so much throughout this year. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Jake, for joining me. Thank you for all the sportscasters that have been with me, and thank you to you guys at home for tuning in. So for the last time here at BMB, that is all we have for you guys to hear today. Have a great rest of your night as these Mepham Pirates get the win, and we will see you all next time. Thank you.